Football fans, get ready for a shocker from the land of Samba. Brazil has just announced a power-packed squad for their upcoming clashes against Senegal and Tunisia. And trust me, there are some major surprises this time. Yes, a few familiar names are missing, while several fresh faces have made their way into the team. And at the center of all this, none other than Carlo Ancelotti, the legendary Italian coach with one mission: to lead Brazil back to World Cup glory after more than 2 decades. Let's rewind a bit. The last time Brazil reached a World Cup final was way back in 2002, when football legends like Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho danced their way to victory in Japan and South Korea. That year, Brazil lifted their 5th World Cup trophy, making history as the most successful nation in football. But since then, nothing. For 24 long years, the yellow jersey has not been seen in a World Cup final. A painful wait for a nation that breathes football. That's where Carlo Ancelotti steps in, a man with a resume that needs no introduction. The Italian maestro, who has coached Europe's biggest clubs and collected 29 trophies, took over as Brazil's head coach in May this year. Just before joining the Selecao, he led Real Madrid to yet another Champions League triumph, proving that his winning touch is still as sharp as ever. At today's press conference, Ancelotti spoke passionately about his dream of restoring Brazil's glory. "I know how deeply football runs in this country," he said. "When the Brazilian national team plays, the whole nation stops. If we can reach the final again under my leadership, it would be something truly magical." Ancelotti also admitted that coaching Brazil feels historic. He said that when this opportunity came, there was simply no way he could say no. Now, his goal is clear: to guide the Selecao to the 2026 World Cup final and, if possible, bring that 6-star home. So, let's dive into the newly announced squad that has everyone talking. Ancelotti's selection shows a perfect blend of youth, energy, and experience. Some stars have been dropped, and some exciting new talents have been given a golden opportunity to shine. Gloves goalkeepers: Ederson Moraes, Fenerbahce; Bento, Al Nassr; Hugo Souza, Corinthians. The goalkeeping department looks strong and balanced. Ederson brings his world-class experience, while Bento and Hugo represent the next generation ready to prove themselves on the international stage. Shield defenders: Alex Sandro, Flamengo; Danilo, Flamengo; Luciano Juba, Bahia; Marquinhos, Paris Saint-Germain; Caio Henrique, Monaco; Fabricio Bruno, Cruzeiro; Gabriel Magalhães, Arsenal; Wesley, Roma; Eder Militao, Real Madrid; Paulo Henrique, Vasco da Gama. Ancelotti seems to have gone for versatility and reliability at the back. The combination of Marquinhos and Militao ensures world-class defense, while players like Gabriel Magalhães and Wesley add solid depth. There's also a balance between European-based players and domestic talents, which shows Ancelotti's openness to scout local Brazilian leagues. Gear midfielders: André Santos, Chelsea; Fabinho, Al Ittihad; Bruno Guimarães, Newcastle United; Casemiro, Manchester United; Lucas Paquetá, West Ham United. This midfield looks like a dream lineup, a mix of grit, creativity, and leadership. Casemiro brings his trademark defensive steel, while Bruno Guimarães and Paquetá promise flair and forward drive. Young André Santos is one to watch, a rising star at Chelsea who could be Brazil's next big thing in the middle of the park. High-voltage attackers: Estevão Willian, Chelsea; João Pedro, Chelsea; Luiz Henrique, Zenit; Matheus Cunha, Manchester United; Richarlison, Tottenham Hotspur; Vinícius Júnior, Real Madrid; Rodrygo, Real Madrid; Vitor Roque, Palmeiras. Here's where things get really interesting. Ancelotti has clearly favored speed, youth, and creativity up front. The Real Madrid duo, Vinícius Júnior and Rodrygo, will undoubtedly be the focal point of attack. Richarlison offers experience and determination, while young prodigies like Estevão Willian and Vitor Roque bring that raw, fearless Brazilian energy that fans love. But what's shocking to fans across the globe is who's missing. No Neymar Jr., no Thiago Silva, and no Philippe Coutinho. For the first time in years, Brazil's squad doesn't feature these big names. Ancelotti seems to be making a statement. This is a new era for Brazilian football. He wants to build a team that looks forward, not backward. Neymar's absence, in particular, has sparked massive debate among fans. While he remains one of Brazil's most gifted players, injuries and inconsistency have kept him away from top form. Ancelotti, however, hinted that the door is not completely closed for anyone. Performance and fitness will decide future selections. Ancelotti's plan is clear: rebuild, reform, and rise again. He knows the expectations are sky high. Brazil is not just another football team. It's a national identity, a source of pride, passion, and unity. And under his leadership, fans believe that something special might just be brewing again. With friendlies against Senegal and Tunisia coming up, these matches will serve as the perfect testing ground for this new-look squad. The Italian tactician will be looking closely at how the younger players handle pressure, adapt to his style, and blend with seasoned stars. So, as Brazil gears up for these matches, the big question remains: can Ancelotti bring back the magic that the world saw in 2002? Can this young, energetic team carry the dreams of over 200 million fans and finally bring the Hexa home in 2026? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: the journey has begun, and under Ancelotti, Brazil's fire to conquer the football world once again is burning brighter than ever. Fire.